Today was class number 20, taking the back from guard and the standing headlock defense. I've done this class before. This is my second time, I believe, taking the class, and I just did the standing headlock defense in Colorado a couple of weeks ago. But they say if you don't use it, you lose it. And today I felt like I lost it. So there's three things I want to talk about today. It's fitness, it's frequency, and it's focus. And I've been lacking all three. So I apologize to the people who've been waiting for and wanting a video. I've been extremely busy. I had my vacation, which you guys know about. I already posted about that. And I got back from spring break and school was busy. And it's May, which means it's the wedding season. If you're familiar with the wedding season, April, May, June are the busiest times of the year. And I have a wedding business. So I'm working 7 days a week right now. And that's an explanation, but it's also an excuse. It's an excuse because this school, Gracie University HQ, has more than enough classes to accommodate my busy schedule. I just need to make it a priority. And since I haven't made it a priority, today was a bit of a struggle. Today was a struggle because my body wasn't accustomed to moving in the way that I needed it to move. It's not like I've gained a bunch of weight or somehow lost some flexibility, but if you don't use it, you lose it. And I haven't trained since freaking last week, Monday. It's been almost 2 weeks. And so today felt physically more difficult than usual. Today felt mentally more difficult than usual because I wasn't focused. Remember I said fitness, frequency, and focus. So I haven't been working out. I haven't been coming to class, and I haven't been focused thinking about jiu-jitsu. I haven't watched any videos. I've just kind of been doing my own thing, and that hurt my training today because I know 2 weeks doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're a big heavy guy like myself and you're not training, your body's not accustomed to moving, you need to kind of reteach it. And so I was reteaching today. Of course, I was training with my boy RJ. RJ's a bigger dude. He's not as big as me. I'm always the biggest guy in the gym, right? But he is an ultra heavyweight, let's say. And so I like training with guys my size so I can feel what it's like to go with somebody my size. But the logistics of that training change a lot. It's like a kaiju battle, right? Two big guys are going to train differently than a big guy and a little guy or two little guys. So when it came to getting up on my shoulder and pulling my leg out to take the back, whereas it was easier in the past with a smaller training partner, with RJ today, it was difficult. And it's not because he's so big or anything. He's not that big. But logistically, there wasn't as much room as there is if I was training with a smaller, thinner guy. And also, again, I haven't trained in a while, so getting my body to move in the way I wanted to was challenging. And of course, the fitness levels were not what they were when I was coming 4 and 5 days a week, right? So I need to refocus. So frequency, fitness, focus, I need to refocus, and because I've dropped the ball a little bit. So the technique is always good. Taking the back is amazing. If you guys have done the class before, you know what it's like. The standing headlock defense is awesome. I'm still struggling with that sit, that pistol squat, which is why I need to take my chubby ass to the gym. When I say take myself to the gym, it's because imagine if I could pistol squat just on my own. It wouldn't be nearly as intimidating, wouldn't be nearly as hard. Imagine if I didn't weigh as much and it didn't hurt my knees to do these squats the way it does sometimes. That would be a blessing. So I guess I'm being a little hard on myself because I feel like I should be able to do these techniques with anybody in any size, in any place, at any time. Not just because I want to be safe and I want to have mastery, I want to understand the technique, but I want to teach this stuff someday. And I can't say, oh, students, you can't do the technique, or I can't show you the proper way to do the technique because my body doesn't like it. I can't show you the proper technique because I'm overweight. Like, that's not cool. And if somebody comes in and I'm going to be the instructor and they're my uke and they happen to be a bigger guy, now the technique changes? No. I need to be consistent. And today's class showed me that I'm inconsistent in terms of frequency, in terms of fitness, and in terms of focus. So this isn't a positive haha, yeah, rah, rah video. This is more of a reminder for myself that I need to get refocused and reprioritize and rededicate myself to this training because I do enjoy it. I do love it. I do want to teach it someday. And I've had a hard couple of weeks, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. And I am busier than a one-arm paper hanger, okay? But we will get where we need to go. And I feel like I now have been reminded of what it's going to take to get there. So class number 20, taking the back from guard, standing headlock defense. I don't have much to say about the technique, but I do have to say that in order to be good at this, at the level of which I want to be, I need to refocus, rededicate, reprioritize. And that's going to be some gym time. That's going to be more training here on the mats. And it might even include some private lessons. I just picked up the private lesson flyer because I need to have a little more dedicated, focused attention because there's questions that I have, and there are issues that I'm facing. And so I think I'm going to, this kind of lit a fire under my butt. And I know it's not a happy fun video, and I'm sorry, but remember, I make these for me. So if you're one of those people that are telling me I need to take more rolling footage or whatever, thank you for your opinion, but go follow somebody else. I'm making this for myself because when I look back at this video, I want to be reminded of how I felt when I wasn't making jiu-jitsu a priority. I want to be reminded of how I felt when I wasn't taking it as seriously as I claim to take it, as seriously as I want to take it, and as seriously as I project that it is for my future plans as an instructor and possibly CTC owner. So today was a nice wake-up call. Today was a nice reminder of where I'm at and what I need to do to get where I want to be. So next time I see you, it'll hopefully be a happier, more cheerful, more focused version of the video, but this is what I got right now. So I apologize if this one is a downer. That's not my goal, but I am going to stay focused. I am going to stay positive, and I definitely need to stay vigilant. So we'll see you next time.